And we're live from Kombucha Farm Studios. Scratch that. We're recording. I tried to go live, but we had a snowstorm today, so I don't know if the extra 2 inches of snow that's on this camper doesn't allow me to get the 1 bar of 5G that I need to broadcast live. So we're recording. This is Sit Down Off the Spot, the #1 live or recorded review show of sit down or stand up on the spot, brought to you by Jeremiah Watkins. This happens to be episode 62, short, 1 hour and 8 minutes. I actually liked it. Most of the time it's an hour and a half. It comes out the same night as Kill Tony, which everybody knows that I, Kombucha Farm, host and producer of the #1 live Kill Tony review show on YouTube, happens every Monday night. So I'm a busy dude on Monday. Most of the time this has been coming out on Thursdays. This is going to be a speed review. So this is episode 62. It's their 14 year. I didn't realize he's been doing it for 14 years. I feel like he's my age. I feel like he's got to be mid to high 30s, right? So if he's doing it for 14 years since he was low 20s, damn, that's awesome. Again, shout out Jeremiah. If you interact while he's live on this show, he comments back. If you comment, go to his YouTube channel, Jeremiah Watkins, and comment on any of his videos, and he'll respond back. Super awesome with his social media. So shout out to him. Okay, this is going to be a speed review because I'm like William Montgomery. I am obsessed with a video game called Brawl Stars right now because my middle school triplet cousins are awesome. I shouldn't give away too much personal information, but that's a little. But working on, shout out Kova YouTube, Squad Busters. We're working on a video game podcast together. So I'll be a co-host or guest, whatever he wants. He's the man in charge. He's awesome. Go to his YouTube channel. But we'll see. Okay, so speed review. Come on, get back on track, you idiot. Okay, this isn't even live. When it goes live and I'm seeing these comments and I squint to read the screen on my iPhone 13, the lowest budget review shows you can find on YouTube. Some people like it like that. Some people want them cheap, you know. We don't want no high class. I'm not going to finish that sentence. Okay, Jeremiah comes out. He always does his intro. He got suggestions like eating pets, flannels, sharks, Paralympics, unicorns, P. Diddy, Costco apartments. Jeremiah, this is his show. This is his format. 10 out of 10. Always nails it. Adam Ray. I'm not the biggest fan of Adam Ray. Little too hype, a little too much Dr. Phil, a little too much character stuff, but that's why we love Jeremiah. Character stuff, they work well together on the Dr. Phil show, so I'm not going to bash Adam Ray, but oh yeah, this is why I knocked him down a point. 9 out of 10 from Adam Ray tonight. He opened with some crowd work. That was a long time, actually. And then he really only took one suggestion, which was Studio Tram Tour. And then he talked about that was actually a job he had during or after acting school. But that was his entire thing. So that's not the format of the show. You're supposed to be taking many suggestions. So I only knocked off a point because I'm a positive guy. Then Jeremiah comes out and they take suggestions like Oprah, exploding beepers, and Epstein. So 10 out of 10 with Jeremiah. He's awesome. They work well together. They sing a song together while they're out there. That's always good. Harland Williams. I like him, but a little too goofy for me sometimes. I'm a goofy dude. I can handle it, but a little too much. He kept saying, he comes out calling Jeremiah Watkins Little Waddy. Hilarious. And then his whole bit about I don't do improv. He took suggestions like dentist, but he turned it into baseball and then brought it back to dentist. Hilarious. Escorts and outer space. 9 out of 10 from Harland. I forget why. I knocked a point off. But with Jeremiah, they talked about Halloween, Good Vibes, Salem Witch Trials, Gandhi, and Daddy Longlegs. 10 out of 10 with Jeremiah. Russell Peters, he is the winner of tonight. Only 3 comedians on, but 3 big boys. 3 big bangers. Russell Peters, I love him. He's hilarious. So kind of a bias. But he followed the format of the show. Even Harland only took 3 suggestions. So Adam Ray, 1 suggestion, that's unacceptable. Harland, the 3 suggestions were hilarious, so that's okay. But Russell Peters did stereotypes, Franz Ferdinand, kids, DJs, old people, hummus, explosions, windmills, UFOs. 10 out of 10 from Russell. He's our winner tonight. With Jeremiah Watkins, same thing. They talked about Mike Tyson, Jake Paul, Trailer Trash, Shark Week, and then even they did a personal. They always have a little personal touch with Jeremiah Watkins. If they don't, there's been people in the past that don't have any chemistry with Jeremiah, and it's just a little bit awkward and a little bit of tension. But he took a picture because they both have big noses. I have a big nose. Shout out Big Nose Cruise. Sounds like we're going to go on a cruise together. Me, Jeremiah, and Russell. On a cruise. Okay, 10 out of 10 with Jeremiah. Awesome. This episode was hilarious. The 14-year special in the Comedy Store. 10 out of 10. Speed review, under 6 minutes, and end. And cut scene.